Welcome. Now that we've covered what requirements are and the activities involved in getting them right, it's time to dive deeper into the topic and explore the different types of requirements. Each type plays a critical role in ensuring project success, especially in the software world. Understanding these requirements can help bridge the gap between vision and execution. This course will introduce you to various types of requirements, each vital for successful projects. Let's explore these step by step. Business requirements. Let's start with business requirements. These are the foundation of any project. They answer the why behind the initiative. Why is this project important to the organization? What are the high-level goals it aims to achieve? For example, in a software project, a business requirement might be to increase user engagement by 20% within 6 months or to automate 50% of a manual process to reduce costs. Think of business requirements as the guiding star. They ensure that every effort aligns with the company's overall vision and strategy. Without clear business requirements, it's easy to lose direction. As software professionals, understanding the business requirements helps us prioritize work and measure success. Business rules. Now, let's talk about business rules. These are the specific policies or constraints that govern how a business operates. Unlike business requirements, which are about the why, business rules are about the how. For instance, consider an e-commerce platform. A business rule might state that customers who spend over $50 qualify for free shipping, or that refunds cannot be processed after 30 days. These rules are non-negotiable. They form the backbone of the system's logic. For software professionals, capturing and implementing these rules correctly is crucial. A single missed rule can lead to costly errors or customer dissatisfaction. Pay close attention to these when building or designing systems. User requirements. Next up, user requirements. These are all about the people who will use the system, your end users. They focus on what users want to accomplish and how the system can help them achieve it. For example, a user requirement for a mobile banking app could be, as a user, I want to view my transaction history easily so I can track my spending. These requirements are often written in the form of user stories. Here's the key. User requirements are your opportunity to walk in the shoes of your users. What challenges do they face? What solutions can you provide? By focusing on user requirements, you ensure that the software delivers value directly to those who will rely on it. Functional requirements. Now, let's dive into functional requirements. If user requirements tell us what the users want, functional requirements tell us how the system will deliver that. These define the specific actions or behaviors the system must perform. For example, in an e-commerce application, a functional requirement might be, the system must allow users to add items to their shopping cart and proceed to checkout. These are often the meat of the requirements document. They specify the features and workflows that developers need to build. For software professionals, these requirements are non-negotiable. They are the blueprints for the functionality of the system. Getting these right ensures that the end product does what it's supposed to. Non-functional requirements. While functional requirements define what the system does, non-functional requirements focus on how the system performs. These are often called the ilities, scalability, reliability, usability, and so on. For example, a non-functional requirement might state, the system must handle 10,000 concurrent users without performance degradation. Or, the application must comply with GDPR regulations to ensure data security. For software professionals, these requirements are just as critical as functional ones. They shape the user experience and determine whether the system can handle real-world scenarios. Neglecting non-functional requirements can lead to a system that works on paper but fails in practice. External interfaces. Next, let's discuss external interfaces. These requirements specify how your system interacts with other systems, devices, or users. In today's interconnected world, no system exists in isolation. For example, a payment gateway in an e-commerce platform must integrate seamlessly with external payment processors like PayPal or Stripe. These interfaces define the data exchanges, protocols, and compatibility requirements. For software professionals, understanding external interfaces is crucial. A poorly defined interface can lead to integration headaches and system failures. Pay special attention to the details, such as API specifications and data formats. Physical product settings. Now, let's look at physical product settings. These apply to projects where the software interacts with hardware or physical environments. They define the physical characteristics or constraints of the product. For example, a requirement for a smart thermostat might state, the device must operate within temperatures of 10 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius and fit within standard wall mount dimensions. For software professionals working on IoT or embedded systems, these settings are vital. They ensure that the software functions reliably in the real world and under specific conditions. Development constraints. Finally, let's discuss development constraints. These are the limitations or boundaries within which the project must operate. They could be related to timelines, budgets, or even the choice of technology stack. For example, a constraint might be, the system must be developed using Python and deployed on AWS within 6 months. These constraints shape the scope of the project and influence decision-making throughout the development lifecycle. For software professionals, constraints are a double-edged sword. They can spark creativity but also require careful planning and trade-offs. Embracing these constraints is key to delivering successful projects. To recap, we've covered the types of requirements that play a crucial role in project success: business requirements, business rules, user requirements, functional and non-functional requirements, external interfaces, physical product settings, and development constraints. Each type serves a unique purpose, and together, they form the roadmap to a successful project. In the upcoming lessons, we'll explore each of these in greater detail with practical examples and actionable insights. Let's get started. Thank you for joining this session. I hope this introduction has sparked your interest in understanding requirements in depth. Stay tuned for the next module, where we'll break down each type of requirement and its practical application. See you there.